know something.
Relax, Miles. We lost him. Don't go spoiling everything.
Yeah, we lost him, Jess, but he keeps coming back.
It was only a matter of time before someone found us. I don't want anyone going to the town. If you see any strangers in the woods getting too close, you know what to do. No exceptions.
Our time in these lovely woods is almost done. I can feel it.
You'll never catch one that way.
Do you know about catching butterflies?
No. I prefer bigger game. Though I suspect the strategy is much the same.
Strategy?
Never announce your presence to the prey. Be patient until the right moment arrives. Then you take a prisoner. For you?
No, thank you.
You're quite right. Girl of your age should find trapping suitors more interesting. Tell me, have you lived in these woods long?
Forever. Why?
I'm looking for some old friends who live hereabouts. Thought you might help me find them.
My father practically built this town. He knows everyone. Perhaps he can help you.
Perhaps. I'll seek for him in town. Good afternoon, young lady.
How long have you been standing there?
Not long at all. I was only walking
Well,
past.
you shouldn't be in these parts of the woods. It's best that you turn around and go home.
Excuse me, but I own these woods, and I'll go on and get whatever I want to.
You own these woods?
Yes, I do.
Well, what's your name?
Whitty. Foster.
A foster, eh? Well, I'll be. Is that a fact? Well, when you foster, as I was saying, you need to turn around and go home.
It just so happens I was on my way home, and would be happy to continue on my way if I only knew which way to go.
In other words, you're lost? I'll point you home.
I'm much obliged, but I want to turn first.
No! Wait! You don't want that water. It's poisoned!
But I saw you drink some.
Well, now I'm feeling sick.
Don't look ill, and I'm dry as dust.
I said leave it alone!
Stop! Let go of me! My father will have you arrested.
You're not gonna go and tell him now, are you?
Where you going so fast, miss?
Miles, wait!
You know what Tuck said, Jesse? No exceptions.
You can't do this!
Stop! Let go of me. Hey, let go of me.
Let the poor girl go. Don't be frightened. We're not going to hurt you.
I caught her at the spring with Jesse.
She's a foster.
It's happened.
I want to go home, please. I want to go home.
Please don't cry. We're not bad people. We'll take you home just as soon as we can. Miles, go find Angus. He'll know what to do with her. I'm sure the boys didn't mean you any harm.
Then why do they bring me here, this way?
You have every right to be upset, and I know your family must be worried about you.
Does she know?
Why do you think I brought her?
Now she knows about us thanks to you.
She's a foster.
Miss Foster, this is Angus Tuck. Angus, meet Miss Foster.
Hello, Miss Foster. It's getting late. You must be tired.
Oh, of course she must be. Let's get a good night's rest. Things will look different in the morning.
My father will come looking for me. He has plenty of money. Will pay anything you want.
We don't want your father's money, Miss Foster.
Then let me go home.
We will. But first we need to be able to trust you before sending you back to your folks.
Trust her? We can't trust her, or any normal people. She'll tell us in a second.
No, she won't.
You're a fool. You don't even know what you've done here.
I'll show you where you'll sleep tonight.
friend?
Not hardly, Reverend. I'm looking for a family named Tuck. Are you familiar with it?
Tuck. I'm sorry there are no Tucks in this cemetery that I know of.
I wouldn't expect there to be. Tell me, Reverend, what is it people most desire as they face the end of their lives? More time?
Well, I suppose.
Exactly. They would give almost anything for it.
Sir, I'm afraid I don't quite understand.
Are you ready to die right now, this instant?
If it's God's will.
What if you never had to face the uncertainty of death? Never having to suffer old age or disease, forever young?
You speak blasphemy, sir.
Fluently. Good night, Reverend.
Come on!
Have you really seen the Eiffel Tower? The real one in Paris?
I have, and I've climbed the stairs all the way to the top.
How old are you?
Do you really want to know?
Yes.
I'm 116 years old.
I'm serious.
Well, so am I. Winnie, I'm going to see the world. I might even discover some new continents or something. I've been to a lot of places, but the world is huge.
I wish this moment could last forever.
Forever? Do you want to spend forever with me, Winnie?
Yes.
We could travel the world together. We could have a million moments just like this. But there's something about my family that you don't know. The part that I've sworn not to tell you.
The secret. The reason you don't want anyone to know about me. I knew it. You're bank robbers or grifters.
When I told you I was 116 years old, I was telling you the truth. I'm never going to grow old or die. Same with Miles, Angus, and May. Do you remember that spring you saw me drinking from when we first met? Well, if you were to have a drink from that today, you would stay like you are. Forever.
Did he tell you immortality isn't all it's cracked up to be?
Leave her alone, Miles.
What? You wanted to hear it, Jesse boy.
You just don't want me to have what you lost.
Stop this and tell me the truth.
A long time ago, we were in these woods.
We all drank from that spring near the old oak, except for the cat.
That's important.
Tuck carved a T in the trunk, and then we moved on. I met a girl to share my future with, but then some peculiar things happened. Jesse fell from a tree, at least 20 feet, landed right on his neck. Didn't hurt him a bit. Then Angus got bit by a rattlesnake, but he didn't die. But the cat did at old age. Then Angus figured this spring had to be the source of our changelessness. I begged my bride to come back and drink it, but she thought I was crazy and left me. The townspeople drove us out. Angus and May came back to the cabin while Jesse and I fought in the war at Gettysburg. But I couldn't die like my sweet bride. She died in an insane asylum, old and alone. But I'm still here. Winnie Foster, you're the only other person in the world who knows about us.
Going back to the cabin, help me finish packing. I need to talk to Winnie.
Don't worry, Winnie. It'll be okay.
Look around you, Winnie. All the flowers, trees, and frogs. It's always changing. Like you. Your life is never the same. You were once a child, and now you're about to become a woman. That's just a natural way of things. And then there's us. What we have, you can't call it living. We're like rocks, stuck at the side of a stream. Winnie, you know a dangerous secret. If people find out about that spring, they'll come trampling over each other to get to that water. They'll do anything not to die. Do you want to stay stuck as you are right now? Forever? Just got to make you understand.
I don't want to die. Is that wrong?
No, no human does. But you can't have living without dying. Don't be afraid of death, Winnie. Be afraid of a unlived life.
It isn't fair.
No, it isn't. When is life ever going to be fair? Come on, let's go back to the cabin and help me finish packing. We gotta get you home.
I hate to leave. It's so much fun.
I have too, but we gotta go now. Come on.
Don't mean to interrupt. Hello, Winnie. Everybody's been worried sick about you. And I myself am relieved to find you.
You know this man?
Not really. I met him once.
Hello, Mr. Tuck. You have no idea what a pleasure it is to finally meet you.
You're the man who's been following us.
Yes, and here I am. Tell me, is it a relief to finally have been discovered? Almost a century of hiding simply must have taken its toll on you.
Who are you, and how do you know so much about us?
I first heard about your family from my grandmother, who knew a woman in the insane asylum, who rambled on and on about a woman that never grew old and never died. This woman mentioned a name. What was it now? Ah, yes, Miles. Just a crazy old woman.
You have no right to come to our home and bring us such pain.
I mean no harm.
Tell us, sir, what is it that you want?
Well, you see, Fosters have given me these woods in return for bringing Winifred back home to them safely. Oh, but don't be alarmed. I'll let you stay here on my land if you prove cooperative.
Cooperative?
I want you to show me to the spring.
I don't know what you mean.
Don't insult me, Mr. Tuck. It's clear the water's powers have been wasted on unimaginative people like you. I intend to make this fountain of youth available to everyone. For a price, of course.
You will die of old age before I will ever show you.
Really no. Then perhaps when you will.
No! Ah!
Yes, bravo! Come, Winnie, I'm feeling thirsty. Show me to the spring. And perhaps I'll let even you have a drink and we can spend eternity together.
Come here, Winnie. It's gonna be okay.
Jess, take Winnie home now. Winnie, we must move on. We trust you with our secret.
I will always keep it.
And also, if you think you might be interested in joining Lighthouse Drama Group, you can go on the forum under Lighthouse Drama, and we will start up meeting again in August or September. So one more time, our Lighthouse Drama Club.
But the first of many to come.